Shalom ubracha, peace and blessings. This week's Torah reading is Parshas Bo. The Torah reading continues the narrative of the 10 plagues. The plagues bring up many questions for us. The punishment of the entire community for the actions of Paro is very difficult for us. And most acutely we realize this with the plague of the firstborn. We read, Umeis kol bechor be'eretz Mitzrayim, and the firstborn in the entire land of Egypt died. Mi bechor Paro, from the firstborn of Paro. Hayoshev al kiso, who was sitting on his throne. Ad bechor hashivcha, to the firstborn of the maidservant. Asher achar harecham, which was behind the mill. V'chol bechor behemo. Certainly, we are left perplexed as to why the animals are being punished. We are left perplexed as to why the servants, who have no hand in the decision as to why the children of Israel are not being allowed to go, why they are being punished. And the emotional depth of the loss is captured in the next verse. V'hoisa tz'aka gedola b'chol eretz Mitzrayim. And there was a great cry in the land of Egypt. Asher kamohu lo niasa u'kamoa lo tosif. That there has never been before, or there will never be again. We are left with questions, and these are questions that we should have. We should be concerned for those on the other side of the equation as well. And our tradition affords us opportunities to express this concern. When we sit at the Seder and we recite the plagues, we pour off a little bit of wine as a symbolic tear for the pain that was caused to the Egyptians. There is a medrash that tells us when the children of Israel survived the Red Sea, they sang Shirat Hayam, the song of the sea. And the angels wanted to join in. The Medrash tells us that God said to the angels, Ma'aseh yadai tovim bayam v'atem omrim shira. The work of my hand is drowning in the sea, and you want to sing? The children of Israel can sing because they were spared from immediate danger. But you have no right to sing. The royal guard, Pharaoh's royal guard, who was chasing them, has drowned in the sea. They too are the work of my hand. We cannot celebrate. This message from so long ago is pertinent today. Israel is surrounded by enemies who would, if given the chance, destroy the young Jewish state. And at times, Israel is forced to defend itself with, at times, brutal force. We can and should have compassion for those who perish as a result of these actions. It does not change the reality that Israel has a right and an obligation to defend its citizens. But it does state clearly, we will not allow terrorists to rob us of our humanity. Golda Meir is quoted as saying, We can forgive them for killing our children. We cannot forgive them for forcing us to kill theirs. Terrorism is handed a victory if we allow terrorism to rob us of our basic humanity. And so, when we hear of casualties on either side of the border, we need to realize that Jew and Muslim are created b'tselem Elokim, in God's divine image. And God does not check passports at the Kisei HaKavod, at the heavenly throne. A death on either side of the border is a tragedy and an affront to the sacred nature of creation and the Creator. When may we live to see a time when armies are no longer necessary, when the children of Hagar and the children of Sarah, the children of Abraham, can live together in peace and harmony with a caring bond for each other. Shabbat Shalom.